All right. All right, here we go. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, right? What is today? Yeah, it is Thursday. So next Thursday, week away. So welcome. Thank you guys for joining me. My name is Marnie Hernandez, if you don't know me. I've been with the company almost 9 years. I'm a Founders Council member, two-star double platinum with the company. Love what I do. Raised four kids on my own. Fired my boss 5 years ago after working 30 years in an insurance industry. And I do this full time now. So I created my team is called Beach Bosses. Okay, so many of you are within my team. Some of you may be with, you know, um, the Tingles, Rising Tide, Sarah, Courtney, Patrice, maybe outside of our team, and then also, of course, Smart Vacay, etc. So, but I open these vouchers up for everybody and anybody. Okay, so they are available to you to
What?
use. Okay, so I just wanted to
I would
share
say
with
they're
you
dirty.
that let me go ahead and mute. Sorry. So. When you started, you may have been promoted as far as, hey, if you sign up within the next, 45 minutes, you can get a voucher for a hotel voucher, etc. Dot, dot, dot. We use those as incentives. Different teams have different vouchers, okay? So I always tell everybody, make sure to go to your team leader, your gold, your platinum, because they may have their own vouchers that they use. So I don't want to take away from anybody else. Also, these types of vouchers are ones that you can order on your own. Okay. You can purchase them if you want. I think I paid $4.99 a year. Okay. $4.99 a year to use all of them. I pay for it and I did it for my team and then I opened it up to anybody and everybody. Just so you know, there is kind of like a little kickback if somebody does use the vouchers, I get like $2 or something like that. But, these vouchers that I had in the past, let's just say I sent out 3,000, maybe 30 of them or, 300 of them or something got used, right? So, I just make them available for anybody and everybody. You don't have to pay anything to use them, okay? They are just a way to help you promote your business. Hey, anybody that quotes with me, I'll give you a hotel voucher, I'll give you a grocery voucher, I'll give you a restaurant voucher, etc. Okay, things like that. Um, so I'll share with you ideas on that, but I just wanted to kind of share, you may have or seen these vouchers in the past. And again, they are available for you to use for yourself or anybody else. Okay. So like for Halloween, my I told everybody use these vouchers and give out the vouchers to the parents and give the candy to the kids, right? So this is just one example. So vacation paradise 3 days 2 nights, compliments of. So when you fill out the form, and I'll show you that, um, you'll put your agency name. Okay. You can use this again, even if you have a nail salon that you do. My daughters have a salon, so they could put, De La Luz, cosmetics or whatever. A grocery store, you can, you have a family member that runs a grocery store, let them use these vouchers or something. So they are available to you. In the past ones that I've used, they had certificate numbers and you can only use this certificate once and only. This program that I have, these are unlimited, meaning once you order them, you can give them away, keep some in your car. I give them out at car washes. I give them out gas stations. I give them out, when you go out to eat, just like your business card. Okay. Hey, I'm a travel agent. Thank you so much for your services. And here, here's a voucher. You can go and take a vacation. So again, they're not free. They're kind of like Groupons. Okay. They are discounted, but there are taxes and fees that apply. Okay, so like in this particular one, it's a 3-day, 2-night. As you see, you've got destinations, Sedona, so you have Arizona, Florida, Minnesota, Missouri, Bahamas, Puerto Rico, etc. Okay, 3-day, 2-night. In this particular one, it is 2 adults or older and up to 2 children. Okay, so it can be up to 4 people. As you see, again, I always tell everybody, read the small print. Okay, holidays will incur extra. There is a $50 refundable deposit, except for California residents. Again, I don't know why that is. And paid for when you book your accommodations. Deposit is refunded by the travel agents after you travel. Reservations require 60 days in advance. Reservations requests given under 60 days will incur a $25 charge. So you can go sooner, but they charge extra. Just, again, any way people make money, they make money, right? Just like we charge service fees and stuff. So no pets allowed. Offer does not include, of course, transportation, airfare, meals, room taxes, all-inclusive fees, etc. Okay. Most of them, and they're paid back by the reservation center. So first off, I want to explain that this has nothing to do with Archer Travel. This has nothing to do with Evolution. This is something that I've purchased for you guys to use. Okay. It's an investment for me because I figured here we are, I want to help you guys. I want to help everybody because the more we grow as a team, or as a company, the more we all make, right? So, yes, and we'll go over the expiration dates and how to use them, etc. But I just wanted to kind of share with you again, these are handled through a totally different company, okay? So like in this case, you'll redeem it through here, the Redemption Center, $15 certificate redemption fee. I think in the long run, the 3-day, 2-night ends up costing like maybe $25 or $30 or whatever. So again, a lot of times when you order them, you usually can pick either 3 locations or 3 dates. Okay. Somebody got mad, said we were a scam because they wanted Las Vegas. Well, it was, they ended up getting a hotel in Mesquite, which is, I think, hour away or whatever, hour and a half away versus Vegas, right? But again, if you're going like to New York City for the ball dropping, you're not going to get what you want, right? So it's all based on availability. So I kind of just wanted to share that with you about the different ones. Now, these are the ones that we have available for you to use. Okay. We have the 3-day, 2-night. We have $1,000 restaurant savings certificate. Okay. A lot of times what that is, when you're traveling and stuff, you look up and you say, okay, yeah, they're usually 3 to 5 star, basic good hotels. The 7-night resort is like timeshares. Okay. And they're all over the world. Okay. We can't give you specifics because again, depending on where you're going, but, let me pull that one up just so you can see. So over here, viewer print. So the 7-day one and then also the cruise one are 2 that I highly recommend using like when you do an event. You do a table, you have your little all your collateral, your little goodie things, and then you have a fishbowl, earn a cruise, earn a 7-day resort stay, enter to win. And what they do is they fill out an interest card. On that interest card is going to be, their name, their email, their phone number. I'm interested in learning how to become a travel agent or making money in travel, or I'm interested in a trip to Disney. And then when you get home, all these people entered, guess what? They think they're the special one. Hey, Letitia, thank you for coming to my, farmer's market today. It was great to meet you. You entered to win the 7-night resort stay. Well, congratulations, you won. Also, you wanted to find out about a trip to Disney. Oh my gosh, Disney's having an amazing deal right now. Let me go ahead and qualify you, get some questions answered, and then I can get you a quote. Okay? Perfect. All right. Congratulations, Letitia. So I'll talk to you in a few. Hey, Sherry, great seeing you today at the farmers market. Or again, you can go to the what do you call it? The convention centers, right? Wedding expos, fishing expos. Again, rent a table with other agents. Fill out again, have that fishbowl there. Divide them out. When you get home, you have now 50 possible business partners or 50 possible clients, right? Hey, Sherry, great seeing you today. You entered to win the 7-night cruise. Congratulations, you win. Exactly, you all win. They don't know it. They think they're special, but you're calling each one because now you have those leads, okay? So I just wanted to share with you, that's how we use it. Now, another thing about doing that, right? And again, if you're doing it with another team member or whatever, you can divide them out, or if somebody just wants all the bookings and you want all the team, possible, clients, you're the team builder, they're the booker or whatever, divide them in half, but work together, right? That's what it's about, teamwork. But just wanted to share that, these are great ways to market yourself. Now, the main thing also, we're going to talk about expiration dates and stuff. But what happens is when you do events like that, I highly recommend doing an expiration date of, let's say, $30. So, 30 days. So what's going to happen is I'm going to call up Letitia in 25 days. Hey, Letitia, did you fill out your, hotel voucher? Oh, no, I haven't done it yet. Well, in 5 days, it's going to expire. Now, somebody said, can I write in the expiration date? Yeah, you can, but it's not going to stop them from using it, right? You want to use that expiration date because if they try to use it, then they're going to be, hey, Marnie, can you redo that? I forgot to renew or I forgot to redeem it. But you're going to call up 5 days before. Hey, Letitia, did you get that hotel booked? No, I didn't. Thanks for the reminder. Perfect. Well, when you do, make sure to come back to me. Okay. Now, I can't help her with that booking because, again, that booking is through this company. And the way we get these discounts and stuff is they're filling empty rooms. They would rather give this room at half price and bring somebody in and use their restaurants, use their groceries, use their spas, food, etc., their bars, and make money that way versus just leaving an empty room. So that's how we get these deals, right? But then they come into you and then, hey, Letitia, once you get that book, come back to me. I can then help you with your airfare, your car rental, your incidentals, maybe add a cruise to that, So again, that's where we come in as the travel agent. Okay. So just wanted to share that is why I highly recommend an expiration date, but only if you're doing an event. Okay. Because once you put it in with an expiration date, that 30 days starts then. Okay. So let me share a few more things with you and then we'll go over any questions. So again, we've got, let me get back out of here. So we've got the, and you can do, again, travel by or whatever your name is. We have different types of borders that you can load in. And I don't know if it's showing. Absolutely. Yeah. So again, these are available for you guys. And there's different ones out there and stuff. Like I said, you are more than welcome to use. Yeah, I don't know why they're not loading, but the borders, it's just the border on the outside. So you saw the one like here. This one I think was a red one. Yeah, red and blue. Okay, so you can do black, you can do green, gold, whatever. So it's up to you. Pick that when you do your order form, okay? Again, always tell everybody, read the instructions. It's all right here, okay? So we choose the 30. Yes. So let me share with you. I'm going to go over that, the expiration dates and how to order these. Okay. All right. Just wanted to share with you which ones we have available though. So again, you have the restaurant, you have super savings. This is kind of like a travel club, okay? So let me show you this one where they get discounts on, it's a membership club, okay? Airfare, vacation rentals, access over 60,000 hotels, thousands of cities, 4 and 5 star hotels, $100 per night. So I also highly, highly recommend, please, everybody, get in and order these for yourself. Use them. I've only used the cruise one. When I did it, yes, they requested me your help, upgrade. They always want to upgrade you, right? That's what we do. We upsell. So you always want to do that. So what I think we upgraded to the next level or whatever. I think we paid $400 or whatever. But I wanted to try it and see how it works. Okay. They called me to set it up. Of course, when they do call you, they want you to book it right then and there. Okay. You usually have 12 months to use it. Okay. During COVID, they were giving you 2 years to use it. So again, they can be flexible depending, again, different programs, run the different certificates. Okay. So just wanted to share that. So again, and the cruise one, I like the cruise one. I'm going to share all that with you. Hold on just one moment. So again, here's the cruise one. So you have a 3-day, a 5-day, and a 7-day, I think it is. A 3-night, 4-night, 7-night. For 2 people. You have Carnival, Royal Caribbean, to fabulous Port Canaveral, Florida to Nassau, Miami, Florida to Nassau, or Los Angeles to Ensenada. Okay, so they're prime cruise lines. Okay, again, based on the fees, based on when you're going, based on if you're doing the 7-night, the 4-night, or the 3-night, the fees, of course, and again, they're going to try to upsell you. Okay, so just wanted to share that. So when I do the events, like the convention centers or the farmers market, those are the 2 that I use a lot, is a 7-day resort stay and the cruise, okay, as far as putting your entry card in. The other ones are for like, hey, anybody that does a booking with me will get a restaurant certificate. Anybody that gets a quote from me will get this restaurant certificate, and that's usually like $25 off, half price off your, Ruby Tuesdays, Fresh Denny's, etc. So they're just discounts. So anybody that quotes with me, gets a quote with me, you'll get 50% off your bill. Okay. Another one that we use a lot is, again, anybody that books with me. Okay. So you book a cruise with me, I'm going to give you that 3 to 4 night, 7-day cruise. Or you book just a hotel with me, I'm going to give you this 3-day, 2-night, hotel package, right? So again, these are just ways to say, anybody that books with me, I'll give you a trip to take later on. Okay, that's my incentive for you. With the holidays coming out, do a Thanksgiving special. Now, and that's again, I always tell everybody, guys, we have this group over here. It's called our voucher group. Okay, and these are right under guides. It'll show my video. It will show the order form on how to order them, what the vouchers look like. Okay, and then that way you have the information. I also tell everybody, when you're doing these or making these flyers and stuff, and I know some of the agents here coming over from another host agency had like a mock booking group where people would share, and we do have a couple different ones in here, so I'm trying to get a group together to do it for our team. Okay, but I just wanted to share that because I tell people, get in here and post some of these videos or flyers on how you're doing it. when we first started, I mean, people were doing bingo games, people were doing, yeah, deal shares. So thank you, Sherry. So Sherry, if you know, I know somebody sent it up, but I talked with Karen and I want to get like a group of like 5 people to help monitor that. So maybe if you can help, because like I said, I've been kind of out of it this past week. So sorry. Linda, are you in here? Okay. Um, come on in. I'm almost done. Okay. So anyway, just wanted to share that. Okay. We are looking to do that. So right here under there's a video. I also have on my YouTube channel. I'm recording this now and I will be putting it here on my YouTube channel again. So you guys can get in and find these and check them later. Okay. You can pick one like grocery. Yes. Again, you can pick all these, yes, for $100, or you can pick them all for $4.99. But again, you've got them for free through me right now. So I always tell people, don't pay money out until you're making money. So as long as you're making that $100 where you can order these, otherwise you can use them with me for free. Okay, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, it's $100 per one, or for all of them, I think it was $4.99. Okay. So here is the form. Oops, this just kind of walks you through it. So let me get the form itself. Hold on. That's the walkthrough video. Okay, here's the form. Okay. Doo -doo. Yeah, so again, I don't want people spending money. These are there for you. And again, you don't have to pay anything. In the past, some people would pay the like registration fee or the redemption fee. And like I said, 3/4 of the people would not use them. So why waste your money, right? You're still giving them that incentive. Okay. So, right. So Francis, who is your platinum? So again, what happens is we usually have the names, like Courtney has her own, Sarah Rogers has her own. I think Emily has her own. The other ones I think are okay with you using mine. But if you're in their group, they want you to use theirs. Okay. But just wanted to share. And sometimes maybe they will only have the cruise one and you want to use the other ones. So yeah, if it is Sarah Rogers, you will go directly to her. Okay. So just wanted to share that. But you can still stay in this group and stuff and understand how they are used. Okay. Chance is your platinum. So Chance is within Beach Bosses, within, Infinity. So yes, you can use mine. You can check with him, but most of the time they say, yeah, go ahead and use Marnie's. Okay. Yes. Okay. So again, yes, here's the link to order. Okay. So I'll go ahead and do that. Select all, copy. Here you go. All right. So when you order these, okay, so don't answer this. Okay. Who is your platinum? So again, Sarah Rogers, Marnie Hernandez, Emily Jimenez, Amy Cabrera, Tommy Joe. Okay. So you'll fill that out. Your name on Facebook. So again, my name is Marnie. Some people, I maybe said Marmalade on Facebook. You want to make sure, we kind of make sure that you're part of our company. Okay. You want the voucher as compliments of. So again, if you have another company that you want to use as a name, like a Hernandez baseball team, okay? Compliments of, hand it to Haley Nail Salon. So we don't care because again, yes, it's supposed to be for travel, but I open it up to everybody and anybody. Again, down here are the different vouchers you can use. Now, as I talked about, okay, right now, I would highly recommend all of you click here and click all of them. Order them all so you can try them, see how they work, what's required, how much, hoops are you jumping through, etc. Because you want to know when you give it to your client, they're going to say, well, I did this, I did that. Yes, but did you follow this? Yes, but you have to wait for this. Did you see that? So as long as you've done it and know the process, you can help guide them. Okay. So I always highly recommend click all of them. And then down here, again, you can pick your colors of the border. I showed you those. And then, like I said, expiration dates. So right now for you guys, I'd click none. No expiration date. You want to be able to hand these out, email them, do email campaigns. Hey guys, I just became a travel agent. Please check, please like my page. If you like my page, I'm going to give you this restaurant voucher. If you get a quote from me, I'm going to give you, this restaurant or travel club voucher. If you book with me, I'm going to give you this cruise voucher. Okay, something like that. Again, hand them out in your card, give them out with Christmas presents. If you're doing an event, I usually say 30 days because and you order them. So if you have the event today, you're going to get out, you can hand them out physically, you can email them. What happens is we will email them directly to you, and then you can have your choice of printing them, emailing them, however you want to. Yes, at a travel party, exactly. That's exactly how we used them from the beginning. We'd have events here in Vegas. Anybody that showed up with the guest got a voucher. Okay? Yes. Is it an incentive take? Yeah, exactly. So again, anybody that shows up to my travel party, anybody that shows up to my TikTok live, I'll give you, this restaurant voucher, contact me today, stuff like that. But if you're doing an event, so you're doing an event today, you get home, you have those 100 leads. Then you go in and order that today or tomorrow, right? And then usually they're processed within 24 hours. So you say, Leah, Joetta, Francis, congratulations, here you go. And they're going to then get their voucher. And again, you're going to tell them you have 30 days to renew this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just order this one just so you can see how it looks. Okay. My name, you want your voucher compliments of, so Marnie Lou for you travel. Let's just do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and submit that. Oops, who's my platinum? Charles Lee. I give one a good client, they paid the 99 and never received anything. So again, that's something where they need to follow up. It's their responsibility to follow up. They should have received something. If you go into the voucher, it shows you all the details. And, if there's any problem, contact them right here, so make sure. Just like when you guys submit your commission forms and you wait 6 months, it's your money, guys. If I paid $100 for a trip and I didn't hear from them within the 30 days or 60 days, whatever they say, then I'd go ahead and do that. It's my cousin and they never got anything. So again, those particular things, it's probably in their spam or something. So Maria, I would highly recommend whichever voucher. Again, they're handled by different ones. If it was the cruise, if it was the hotel, whatever, they're handled by different ones. Contact them directly, add them, put any backup, show proof. I paid $99 on, October.
Can I speak?
Pardon me?
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Okay, so they never got anything. They checked the spam and everything. I tried to call, they never answered. I sent emails and they never answered the emails either. And they did the same like me. I was looking for you everywhere, and I'm glad that I found you right now. Well, at this point, I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, like I said, get all your documentation. Make sure to show that you have contacted them directly, okay? If you have all that contact information, then you're going to go here to contact us. I'll give you this number.
Okay.
But again, this is just the vacation getaway group, okay? This is not the one that handles that particular voucher. So that's why I'm saying on this voucher, it's actually Certificate Redemption Center. It is not Vacation Getaways. So as long as you have proof that they went to, if this is the one they used, or on the cruise one, you have to make sure that you have the backup that you did contact them, that here is my canceled check, or here is my, you
Yes, I have the like a paper where they send them
okay,
that they really pay the $99.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
I can
again,
attach that.
that's where I would go ahead and give these guys a call and just say, I'm calling for my client. Now, again, that's where we're not their agent. So you got to remember
No,
that.
I know that.
Yes.
I know that,
So you
but she
probably want
was.
them
Mhm.
to call because otherwise vacation getaway will say, well, Maria, you're not the one that's dealing. Let me talk to Sarah or whoever. So
Okay, perfect.
you'll want to make them call because they're going to be the one that ordered it. And again,
Perfect.
possibly in spam or something. So that's why it's very important to follow up. And, it could take 30 days or whatever. So I just wanted to kind of share with you, again, using the expiration date versus not. So again, I highly recommend if you do an event, order them with an expiration date um, after the event, not before. Because let's say you're doing an event next week and you order your vouchers today. What's that going to, you've just lost a week for your client, right? Because again, all you're going to do is you're going to call up and say, "Hey, Ikram, thank you for meeting me at the farmers market. You won the convent or the cruise voucher. So I'm going to go ahead and get that sent over to you within the next 24 hours, and you have 30 days to renew it." Also, remember, Ikram, once you get that cruise booked, come back to me because I can help you with your incidentals, your hotel, pre or post, your excursions, etc. Okay? Does everybody understand all that? Any questions on that? So again, I usually do 30 days or no expiration date. Okay. As I said, the expiration date, um, for you guys, I highly recommend going in and ordering all the vouchers for yourself with no expiration date. And that way you can use them 24/7. You can hand them out to everybody and anybody. You can do email campaigns. Guys, I'm your new agent in the neighborhood. Get everybody's address and send them a voucher. Welcome aboard. Here is a 3-day, 2-night to use as an incentive. When you're ready to book your next family vacation, contact me. Yes, they will come to you within 24 hours to the email that you put on the form. Okay. All right. Any other questions, concerns, thoughts? Again, over here, I highly recommend that when you do events or flyers or holiday events. So like this one here, they're using these vouchers with a spin to win game at a vendor event. So this is a cool way, 7-night resort stay. So, share these ideas, guys. Here, Valentine's Day, love is in the air. Get your Valentine's 7-night resort stay. A lot of times it's like my page, share my page. Here's a spooky fun getaway, 2-night hotel stay. Leave a review and you can get a 2-night hotel stay. So get in and kind of create these and here, refer a friend, snag a cruise voucher. So again, these are ways to get in and promote and get people to like your pages, refer someone and win a hotel voucher. Thank you. So this is a great one. It's still Thanksgiving, guys. So you can use this. You'll just remove their link and put your link. Okay. After we order, they will come in email. Yes. Okay. So again, these are all under media, under our vouchers. Treat mom to a getaway. Okay. So you have, like I said, the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Here's a Christmas giveaway, raffle. Follow my page, like my page, share it, and tag 3 friends. You'll get a 7-night hotel voucher. These are free for you to use, guys. Okay. Use them. New Year's. like, share my page, and follow for a 3-day hotel stay. Okay. So these are available to you. You can get in and create your own. Hop into travel again, Easter one. If we've ordered them before, do we need to reorder them if we can't find the original? You can go ahead and reorder them. Yes. Uh, what I don't want you guys to do is to keep ordering them with expiration dates because, I have a person that's handling these for me that's ordering them. And if she's having to send, Marnie new vouchers every single week because she keeps putting expiration dates and they keep expiring, no. You only do the expiration dates when you have a specific person that you're dealing with and that's a reason to follow up with them. That's why I always say, use that expiration date. Otherwise, just leave it open. Here again, 4th of July, book a trip, get a 7-night resort stay, celebrate freedom with travel. So I really like whoever liked my path travel. As you see, they've done one for every holiday here. So, when you do again events right here, don't let your dreams be your ghost, travel awaits you. To order those little things. Again, these are different event tables that you can do. So that's not a very clear picture. Again, order your free flyers, brochures. These are available to you online with all our vendors, and then have them drop their phone number, email, etc. in there for you. And then, like I said, please share how you are using them. Here's one. Created this flyer, wanted to be cautious about wording. I know I'm not supposed to use raffle or drawing. You can in this case. Again, our past one didn't allow us to do that. This company allows us to use it for whatever, whenever. Okay. All right. Enter to win. So different ones. So anybody have any questions, concerns? Who's going to use them? Again, order them for yourself and get out and use them so you can see how people are using them. So like here, spring join up. Okay, so this is kind of like an event. You can do like, again, a travel party, invited, and everybody that shows up will get that hotel voucher or that cruise voucher. And, again, you never say it's free. Terms and conditions apply. Okay. Taxes and fees apply. Because you never ever want to say it's free because they are not free. They're discounted to fill the rooms, fill the space up. Okay. All right. So I did record this. But yeah, feel free again to get in, order them. Follow up, like I said, if your friend sent the money but didn't hear anything, make sure to follow up. Again, has nothing to do with Archer or Evolution, so don't go to them. Go ahead and ask your question, Sherry. That's what we're here for. Here's another little gift basket that they gave, cruise getaway. But yeah, Sherry, what's your question?
I'm donating it, the cruise and the resort. I donated both of them or gave them to a nonprofit
Okay.
for a fundraiser. So what should they say in the wording instead of saying win a free cruise or
I don't want
resort stay?
I would probably say like take advantage of the amazing discounted, 7-night resort stay all over the country, all over the world, because they are all over the world. Taxes and fees do apply. So there's different ones. Let me see how they kind of worded it. It'll show like here, terms and conditions apply, taxes and fees apply, voucher does not include airfare, contact me to help book your flight. So again, they're letting them know I can come in afterwards and help you. So I would just say it's an incentive, discounted trip, discounted cruise, taxes and fees do apply, something like that. So again, that is something you may want to go ahead and in our voucher chat, if you're not in here, or if you are, put in there and say, hey, I'm donating this. Because many people have used them as donations and stuff. So, what have your wording been? Now, and it may be in here under some of these, but, let me look really quick just to see if I can do a search. Donate. Let me try just donate and see if it comes up. Sorry. How do I join all your groups, please? Okay, so I just put the group right above. All you're going to do is go ahead and click on that group and say, make sure you get who is your platinum, who is your gold, what is your agent number, etc. Okay. So you are my platinum, correct. So you just answer the questions and then I will approve you. Doing a raffle at a car here show. Okay, so there's that. Let's see any comments that they put. I thought we weren't allowed. Okay. Just remember different vouchers are handled different ways. Okay. We recommend that if the agent wished to pay the fees for the vouchers, it should be as if it was a reimbursement. Whoever wins the cruise or wins the 7-day, if that agent wins, donate those would reimburse the fees. We went over this in training if you want to check it out on YouTube. Again, that's where some people will donate to, like again, a nonprofit or something, and will pay that initial redemption fee. So that's again up to you. But I always say, unless people are going to use them, you're going to be wasted that money. Or you could say, contact me, if you want to add that that redemption fee. Once you redeem this, let me know and I will reimburse you or something like that. So here I donated to grad night, included travel savings voucher and a gift card to cover the activation fee. So again, that could be a thing. Love to give them out. Good idea. So, again, I always say, go in, reach out, ask if you created a post. So I'm always trying to get people to share their ideas. This is one I made for vendor group. So again, redemption fee was $30, $35 must be paid to activate. So again, you could donate it, but add that $35. About reimbursing. So again, I was just saying she's talking about donating. So, in this case, this one's saying the redemption fee is $35. It must be paid to activate. Some of the agents feel, if you have a great agent or a great client that keeps booking with you, you may want to pay that redemption fee. Or you have a client that just had a really bad experience in Cancun or something, and you want to give them this 7-night resort stay to kind of make up for it. That would be another reason why, look, I'll pay the redemption fee. You just pay your, the reservation fee. Okay. So, again, as I was talking about for donating for nonprofits and stuff, no, you do not have to pay these. But that is an option, is because, like I said, 3,000 went out, only 330, got used. And those people out of maybe 3,000, let's say 1,000 paid that redemption fee, were out, right? I don't want you guys to be out money. Yeah, my recording will be here on my YouTube channel that I just recorded now today. So that'll be here. I have a few of them. I do this like every other month. So you can catch up on them. Okay. I also have the Facebook page for certificates, okay, which is another one that you guys should be a part of. And that was the one I first started with this one when I was doing that voucher thing. And what happened was they were really good vouchers and stuff, but somebody told on me because I think I was charging $2. I think I was charging $12 a person a year to use them, right? Because at the time I was just starting out and stuff. And somebody told on me because you're not allowed to make money or pay something or whatever. So they told on me and they were going to sue me and stuff. So anyway, so I went to this other company, and this other company, like I said, and that other company, you're not allowed to use them. You're not allowed to share them, And it's like, oh, how are you going to know to tell your client, So anyway, this is another one that I put a lot of training information in. And like I said, go over here to media or guides, and you can again check and see different events. That this was Halloween. Look how cute this was. I think it was this Stephanie that did this one. So she gave little wine things and the vouchers to the adults, and then candy to the kids. So again, for the holiday, like cute little things. There you go. So come up with ideas, and like I said, and share the ideas, because that's what this is about. We're all in this together, guys. Let's make it work. Last summer, hurrah, like and share for 2-night hotel stay. So she's got it made here. She's got every holiday in here. You can borrow these. You can go in and update them, share how you like. I guess you'd have to check with the vendor fair people if you could share wine. Yeah, yeah, that was outside their own home. They did it. They had 2 tables set up. But spooky fun awaits. So again, lots of great ideas and stuff, guys. So go in and order them, share ideas on how you've used them. Like I said, a lot of people will just get on. Anybody that likes my page will get the restaurant voucher. Anybody that shares my page will get the travel voucher. Anybody that books with me or quotes with me will get this one, So you can set up your guidelines however you wish, okay? But I think that's about it. Does anybody else have any questions, concerns? Again, they're just incentive promotional stuff to help you with your business, okay? You are your travel agency, okay? Use them to promote your business or personal Facebook page. Probably both. I mean, my page is actually I use my I can't talk. I use my personal page for everything. I hardly ever go into my business page. I let Branch Up do all that for me. So just wanted to share that. So, I just use everything. This is my personal page. Again, TikTok is huge, guys. Get in and use TikTok. Say, anybody and that answers this question, I'll give you a 3-day, 2-night, stuff like that. So there we are on our cruise. There's like animals here again. You guys can post any of these things. We have, could you use a second income? Yes, of course. There's my little Scarlet. I like great things. This one I borrowed from one of my agents. What does 6-7 mean? 6 nights, 7 days in Disney, of course. So, good idea about interacting. Yes. So again, TikTok is huge. So get in there, guys. I haven't done it yet. So there we are on our ship. And this is Nikki Lee, of course, my best friend. We took picture at the same place that they did when we went years ago. So yeah, just continue to post, let people know you are an agent. Like here, looking for individuals who are excited, contact me today. One of my agents here, Yesenia, she's doing amazing. She's actually now bilingual and not now bilingual. She is bilingual, but she's doing a lot of trainings for bilingual now. So she's stepping up. She's almost a cup away from bronze. So I'm excited for her. So again, make sure to remind me. This is my daughter, my oldest daughter. She does pictures. Here we are on our Carnival cruise inspection. So again, get together with other people within your area and let's have fun. All these incentives, are they Academy to graduate? YouTube have a lot of avenues. Sorry, somebody's not feeling all okay. All these incentives are they have academy to graduate from TikTok. I don't know what that means, Catherine, but I know we have tons and tons of trainings on how to do TikTok, how to do Instagram, Facebook, how to use Chat GPT. Okay. Break up your posts, your personal. You don't want to look like an advertising billboard. Yes. So again, get on the trainings, guys. We've got a lot of amazing leaders in here that are doing amazing trainings every single day. So I mean, on Wednesdays, I think we have like 18 to 20 trainings. So no excuses. Whether you want to book or whether you want to build a team. Remember, for any new people, you only need 3 people. If you came in at $49 to cover your monthly expense, you only need 6 people if you came in at $89. I always tell everybody, work both sides of the business. Bring in those 3 people, bring in those 6 people, and then you've got your monthly covered. Now you can focus on your travel without that added expense you're worrying about, right? So keep that in mind. We have mentorship training all the time. Anybody you bring into the business, you get 10% or 5% commission from what they make. Okay. That's how I got earned my IATAN card, because I don't book a lot. I've always been a team builder, right? Leave no money on the table. Exactly. Maybe I should ask this later. If my team brings in a team, do I get something? Yes. So again, Sherry, what you want to do is you will grow and get income, like a 2-star. I mean, my boss, Chris or Charles, my best friend's husband, he's making about 30,000 a month, guys. He's a 5-star platinum. Okay. I was making about 15,000. Okay. And then me and my stupid ex started a business and I kind of dropped down. But I'm getting back there. So, I am a 1-star and a gold, and I got my second account almost to platinum. So, Sherry, get on our mentorship trainings. Also in our website under the mentorship tab, all that information is there. But I will be available also for any one-on-ones, or if you guys want, I'm going to do a mentorship training for you guys, Karen's team. Just to, again, now that you guys have been in for a month and so, to kind of give you a guideline of how things work and stuff. Okay. Monday through Friday Archer Travel on YouTube. It's free this week. Yeah, so sandals, correct. So yeah, get on all these trainings, guys. Okay. But that's all I got for today. Again, get in and use these. If you have any questions, here is my phone number. And the reason, I'm sorry, I just have a meeting I have to head to. But just wanted to share with you this exciting opportunity. Okay. Again, they are free to use. If you want to order them, here is, again, the site. You can actually go in here. I can give you my affiliate link, okay? And you can go in and order these on your own. But this is if you want to purchase them and give them out for your team. Unless you're making money, I don't recommend it, okay? Because you don't want to spend that $99 per voucher or $499 for all of them, okay? When you get them for free right now. But once you got your 2-star platinum and you're making that $5,000, $10,000, no problem. That $500 is nothing, right? So, all right. So anybody else have anything? Otherwise, as we always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this lovely Thursday evening. And if you have any other questions, concerns, you have my phone number. Otherwise, I will be setting up a mentorship training. And then again, we have so many different ones. So thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, feeling much better. Still not all well, but my daughter's invited me to Olive Garden today, and I wasn't going to eat, and that soup and salad and breadsticks is like, okay. twist my arm. So, all right, very good. Ikram, look, booked the first 3-day, 2-night when I joined. Yes, so see, you got the voucher, taking advantage of it. So that's exactly what we want you to do. We want you to show people, guys, I'm a travel agent. Look at me at this amazing resort. And if you can't afford to go anywhere, go to your, Holiday Inn down the street. Go to the park down the street. Guys, I needed a staycation. Look at this beautiful park. Look at this beautiful resort. They don't need to know that you're just sitting in the lobby, right? You can be saying, I'm staying here for the weekend. Look at this look at this lobby. Look at the restaurant. Look at the food, look at the bar. They don't need to know, and just like my daughter says, Mom, you got all these poster pictures and stuff. Post. They don't need to know that you're not in Cancun today, and I'm like, I know, I will. She gets on me every single day, but I'll start posting more. Doing all these years, couldn't afford to go. Yeah. So again, pretend you're going somewhere. And that's why I always say to people also, some people haven't even left their own cities, right? And that's what we're trying to change. We want people to get out and travel and make memories, live your life because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, right? Does she work this business also, Marnie? Who? Sorry, what did I just? Oh, my daughter. They did. My daughters did, yes, for a while when they started, but right now they've got they like the travel benefit. So I have their accounts with 6 people, so they're not paying anything, but they use it just for the Marriotts, the free Disney passes, etc. They do not work at my one daughter does the nails, my other daughter does the lashes and brows and lip coloring. I'm her guinea pig, so she practices on me, and waxings. And then my other daughter does the boudoir pictures and photography. So they have a salon together. And then my son is a detective. So I did pretty good being a single mom, raising them on my own here in Vegas for 22 years on my own. Okay. It was tough. But now it's like, Mom, you're 60. It's your turn to live. We got our lives together, and they're really giving me a hard time. They're like, Mom, you're like a little baby now. You raised us, you worked 3 or 4 jobs, you worked your ass off, and now you say you can't even get on and know how to do a TikTok. Oh my God. Which it's true. I'm like totally lost because it's, my daughter moved out in December. It's my first time in 60 years living by myself. So yeah, I've got a lot of changes going on and my mind is all over the place because it's like, yeah, I'm an empty nester. I'm by myself. I kicked out my lazy ass, whatever he was a year ago. It's like I don't even want to date anymore. It's like I just leave me alone. Just let me travel. So I travel with my girlfriends, right? We go and have a good time. But anyway, all right, guys. So yeah, so again, high five. Yep. So yep, single mothers, single fathers. I mean, whatever we need to do to get by, guys, but we're family and that's what this is about. We want to help each other grow and the main thing is don't get overwhelmed because it does get overwhelming and I promise you it will get better. I promise. Okay. So love you guys. I'm doing my certificate program tomorrow. I think we're doing Expedia Tap Part 2. I missed the first one. So you guys will have to help catch me up, but hopefully tonight when I get back from taking my daughter, I will catch up on that. But otherwise, I'll go ahead and see you then. And again, happy Thanksgiving for those that I don't talk to or see. Be safe on traveling. And again, as we always say, your business for yourself, but not by yourself. If we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. So love you guys. Bye. Thank you.